Hi Libra, welcome to lightsageintuitive. Come on in, or welcome back if you're one of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to draw some cards for you and your energy here, your person here, and the connection between you down here. So let's take a look, guys. What is going on for you, Libra? I feel like a lot, because there's a lot of huge things going on in the world right now for everyone. Astrologically, in our social lives, in our world arena, there's just a lot going on. But let's take a look at you. What is going on with you, Libra? What messages does Spirit feel like you need to hear? What guidance, clarity, just what messages do you have for Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Libra? Okay. All right, we have the Five of Cups, Temperance, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like something has happened or is happening that something's been lost. Something has happened. This is someone who is, there's 3 cups that have been spilled. There are still two cups standing behind this person, but right now they're focused on the loss. This is a card of sadness, sorrow, regret, loss. I feel like right now you have been focused on what is lost. We have the Temperance card here, which is about healing, bringing balance, taking disparate things and mixing them, alchemizing them to make something new. I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, whatever this loss is, it makes you feel like your stability has been threatened. Your foundation, what makes you feel secure. And I feel like that could be why you are so focused on what has been lost, but you do still have these 2 cups standing. Even here, there are those 2 cups. The divine is using those 2 cups to alchemize, to work through you, to heal your spirit, to overcome this. Let's get some more cards. What else do we have for Libra? We have the Tower in reverse. So this is avoiding a tower situation. I'm not sure what this loss was, but something about this loss, what you lost, has prevented an ultimate tower in your life. So maybe, let's keep going, but maybe there's a different way that you need to look at it. Maybe you really do need to focus on these 2 cups that are still standing. We also have the 3 of Wands. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. A plan has been made, something has been set into motion, and it's just a period of waiting, thinking about the future, planning for the next steps, thinking about it anyway. What's on your mind, consciously or subconsciously? Ooh, Libra. 10 of Swords, a lot of heartache, betrayal. I feel like there has been a long, huge battle in your life. I feel like you've been betrayed, stabbed in the back, wounded deeply, and you can't even get up. Ouch. The good thing is that this is the end. This is over. You're just trying to recover. I mean, I don't even think you've really begun to recover yet. I feel like you're still laying there shocked and wounded. With the Hanged Man. So you're trying to go within and see this from a different perspective. Really can be walking away. I feel like this is also like leaving something, removing yourself from a situation. I feel like you are removing yourself from this conflict. It's over, but I feel like you're removing yourself, going within to really look at this and evaluate this, to understand how each one of these swords ended up in your back and how to take them out, how to heal from this. Your recommended action or advice from Spirit? The 8 of Swords. Let me get another one. Wow. Good God, Libra. Oh. All right. So you have the 8 of Swords. It came out with a crossing 9 of Swords. So, okay. So Eight of Swords is self-imposed mental prison. It's like you can't get out of your head. You don't see a way through a situation. You feel trapped, tied, and bound. It's all in your head. It's your perception. It's your thoughts. It's what you're focusing on. Crossed by the Nine of Swords, which is the progression of this, moving from that to the nightmares, the sleepless nights. Again, feeling bound to this situation. With the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords is a communicator, someone who gathers information, someone who communicates. I feel like with this Page of Swords in the reverse, there is something not being communicated, something that you're missing, something you're not observing, information that is there for you that you need to become aware of. It could be that different perspective. There could be something going on around you, and what you're being advised or recommended here is that you need to get out of your head long enough to turn yourself upright and really look at the situation. The answers are there. The information is there for you. There is something that you're going to discover or find out that is going to assist you in getting through this process to free yourself from this mental prison, this anguish that you've been in, and to discover or understand how these swords have ended up in your back. The potential block to this. The Devil in reverse. There's some toxicity that you're either obsessed with something that you need to really take a look at, or there's some toxicity, some belief you have, some pattern, some repeating pattern in your life, or a dance that you continue to do over and over again with someone that is not healthy. It is toxic for you in some way. It could just be the dynamic of it needs to be changed, or it needs to be released. This is big for you. I mean, I see that with all the swords, the conflict, the loss. This is big for you. But until you free yourself from this toxicity or this toxic aspect or this obsession, you're not going to be able to free yourself from this mental bondage and to really see and speak the truth. I really feel like there's a piece of information that is right there for you that you are missing because you are so in your head and focused on this mental anguish. For your spiritual growth, the Two of Cups, soulmate, a deep emotional connection. It did come out in reverse, but the Seven of Pentacles. Upright, the Seven of Pentacles is about, oops, sorry, I just dropped my earpiece, is about divine timing. It's about discernment. It's about having to wait, being patient. It's about pruning and weeding your garden, looking at those things that can flourish and those things that need to be left fallow, to let go, to become fertilizer for the rest of the vine. And also recognizing that your pentacles are growing, but that it takes time. It needs that season in the sun. I feel like with this in reverse, it's twofold. One, I feel like this period of waiting is coming to an end. And I also realize you are recognizing the value in this and the need for time. It's like there's not wine in those cups, there's love in those cups, but the grapes need to ripen on the vine. And I feel like you're understanding why it has taken so long, why there's been such a need for time in this. I'll get one more. One more, please, for spiritual growth for Libra. Page of Rods. I feel like, this love is here. I feel like there has been a lack of patience in this, and I see that again with the Page of Rods. This is someone it's fire energy. Pages are excited. They want to charge out. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready to go. Come on, let's move. I feel like that's where you have been. It's like, I feel like you were trying to rush this. It's like you put your bread in the oven and you wanted to take it out 5 minutes later. You didn't want to give it the time to bake. And I feel like that's part of your spiritual growth, is understanding, no matter how much you want this right now, understanding that this love is here. But for this to come in this exchange that you want, there is a need for time. There is a need for you to slow yourself down and have patience. Patience with yourself, patience with the situation, patience with your person. For the potential outcome, the Six of Swords and it came out crossways. So Six of Swords is about moving away. It could be an actual trip, a journey, moving, relocating. But whatever the case is, this is moving away from difficulty towards calmer waters. I feel like that with this in the crossing situation, it's all about you making the choice to do that. You doing the work, you releasing this. You just have to make the choice. The boat is here. You can move away from this difficulty, but you have to make the choice to do it. It's like the boat's here, but you actually have to get into it. On the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So this is perseverance. This is about defending something that you believe in passionately. Something, you don't put your effort into defending this unless you believe in it. And I feel like this is something that you're really fighting. I feel like this connection is something that you're fighting for, this difficulty, this conflict, healing from this, seeing this in a different perspective, releasing yourself from the toxic aspects. These are all things that you are fighting for right now. You are determined, you are persevering, and it is very, very difficult. I see that for you. My heart goes out to you. It really does. But you will be successful. It's about you. It's about you figuring this out and realizing what these swords are and how to remove them. Okay, let's take a look at your person. What do we have for Libra's person? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. Please, what do we have for Libra's person? They're Three of Wands in reverse. So it's like they're giving up waiting. They're not waiting. Either it's coming in, the time is here, or they're not waiting anymore. The Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower. I feel like they feel like there hasn't been an equal reciprocity or an equal give and take. And it has caused a Tower moment. It's caused something to come crashing down. And that's okay. As difficult as they are, Tower moments are actually beautiful. Nothing ever changes without a Tower moment. Whether it's a subtle Tower moment of recognizing that there's something that needs to be changed and taking the action, or a very abrupt Tower moment like getting fired from a job or a relationship ending, can be very, very, very traumatic. But in any case, it happens because the foundation is not stable. It cannot support the structure. And things need to shift and change in order to be rebuilt. And I feel like a huge part of this Tower is the lack of equal give and take. What's on their mind, consciously or subconsciously? The Queen of Wands. It did come out sideways, so I'm going to leave it that way. This is very, Leo, it's a card of Leo, doesn't know, queens are cardinals, so that would be Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It's fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire energy, someone very passionate, charismatic, very beautiful, very sensual, sexy, someone who is motivating, able to get people to work together and accomplish something, someone very charming, very intuitive and spiritual, and someone who is very, very warm. But I feel like with this card crossing here, they could be thinking about you, or this could be themselves feeling like they're not really in balance, like they're not at their fullness. They're not, I just kind of get this lukewarm feeling right here with this card. It's like there's something that's not satisfying. One more card for Eight of Cups in reverse. So they don't want to walk away. There's something that they are not walking away from, that they don't want to leave behind. And I feel like thinking about this, focusing on this could be this Tower moment could have brought this into question for them. What they're not waiting for anymore is the continued movement forward. I feel like they're doing a lot of evaluation about what it is that makes them happy. For their recommended action, Three of Swords in reverse. This is about healing. This is about finally addressing past wounds, childhood wounds, current wounds, deep, deep sorrows and pains. This is about pulling the swords out of the heart and allowing deep, deep healing to begin. The potential block to this for your person. Ooh, God, you guys. Both of you. Eight of Swords. They're trapped in their heads. They don't see their way out of this. They feel imprisoned. They know that they're surrounded, immobilized. They don't realize because they have their blindfold on that there's nothing in front of them. All they have to do is walk forward and they're out of this prison. But they can't see their way through it right now. In order to begin this healing, they have to see their way out of this mental prison. For their spiritual growth, Three of Cups. Reconciliation, reunion, love, celebration, joy. Can be reconnecting with family, old friends. But they want a healing. For their spiritual growth, there is a need for healing. I feel like this healing is with themselves, dealing with their past heartaches and wounds, things that have provided triggers for them in their adult life. Also that they're meant for joy. I feel like they are meant for joy. That's part of their spiritual path and their spiritual growth. But in order to get there, they have to move through this. They have to navigate this mental prison in order to free themselves. It did come out upright. I picked it up in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Starting something. Because we have this Tower, I feel like it's starting something again. It's giving a new beginning, reconciling, finding the joy, what's worth celebrating, and working together to plant this pentacle for a new beginning to provide for this stability and security. Because if they plant this pentacle and they put their energy into nurturing this and helping it to grow, there will be a Ten of Pentacles at the end of that if the effort is put into it. Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's something about their foundation that is out of balance, something that has been upturned. It can be this Tower moment. It can be a marriage, a higher level of commitment. It's really more, this is about our foundations, things worth celebrating, milestone events in life. It could be that something has fallen apart in this relationship or in a marriage, or maybe there was a wedding that was planned that has not happened. It's in reverse. There's an imbalance within this. It's not feeling stable and secure, but there is this desire for this. I want to get another card on that. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? Temperance and the Two of Wands. Okay, Temperance is balance. And like I said earlier, because you had the Temperance card as well, this is about taking disparate things, taking two different things, mixing them together and creating something new. I just feel like this is talking about the Tower, about that thing that needs to be rebuilt in a different way. I feel like this foundation has crumbled, but there's a need for healing and alchemy within this to turn it into something new. With the Two of Wands, this is about planning. This is about having the world of opportunity open before you. I feel like this Tower, this shift, this deconstruction within this connection has brought about the opportunity for a new beginning. It's the World and not a Pentacle, but there's something very similar about these cards to me. It's like the Two of Wands is about being able to choose a path. It's like a world of opportunity before you, and there's just gathering all the information and choosing a path. I feel like a path has been chosen. His hand is on that rod. But that world of opportunity, that path, that's the potential contained within that pentacle that you guys want to plant, or that they want to plant. There is going to be healing of this situation. There is going to be a new structure built, something of a more solid foundation. And there'll be thought and planning and communication put into this to decide which path it is you're going to follow forward. All right, for the potential outcome. Sorry, I just put those cards back upside down. Ooh. Oh, okay, death in reverse. No, death upright, and ending. Letting something die in order to be reborn, transformed, changed into something new. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, and that is not something I want to see. That is actually your card, Libra. You know what? Actually, when this first came out, my thought was, oh, that Queen of Swords reverse is pissed off and happy. You don't want to mess. I'm a Libra too. You don't want to fuck with a Libra when she's pissed off. That reversed Queen of Swords is a force to be reckoned with. Get out of the way. Those words can sting, that sword can cut. But what I really feel when I look at these cards together is that this potential outcome is an end to this Queen of Swords being in reverse. I feel like this difficulty, you being over here trapped in all these swords, this toxicity, this difficulty that I see here in this connection is going to end. This is going to be transformed, and you will be righted. You will be healed. There will be healing within this, and the balance will be restored, and that Queen of Swords will be righted upright. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. They are going within. They are evaluating. They are taking some time away, a little bit of time for themselves to kind of disconnect and get some perspective, to really put some thought into this, to, figure out how to heal, how to remove themselves from this mental bondage. For the connection between you. What do we have for Libra and their person? What's going on between Libra and their person? What's at the heart of the matter between Libra and their person, please? All right. Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Hierophant. Seven of Swords is about theft, deceit, betrayal, potentially, or it is about strategic planning. It could be any of those situations. I definitely think strategic planning is at play here as part of this. That's evaluation. Seven of Swords is about looking at a situation that has come to an end, and I don't mean an end like it's over, but that particular situation, that conflict, that betrayal, or whatever it is that has caused an upheaval has come to an end, and now it's time to stop and look around at the destruction and the chaos and figure out which bricks can be reused and which ones are damaged beyond repair and need to be left behind. So there's a lot of evaluation and thinking and planning about how to move this forward, because they're the Six of Cups. There's reminiscing. There's a lot of love here, a lot of time, a lot of energy. This is reminiscing, or it's about people from your past, childhood friends, childhood sweethearts. I feel like it's really talking about the love that's here, the love that has been shared, thinking about the good times, the difficult times. There's a lot of evaluation, and it's very emotional, and it is about a higher level of commitment. You could be married, you could have been dating for a long time, but whatever the case is, it's thinking about the emotion and the history in this long-term commitment with the Hierophant there. Your person, what do we have for your person? Actually, for you, I'm sorry, for you, Libra. What do we have for Libra on their side? All right. Four of Wands. Say that Four of Wands again, but this time it's upright. This is that joy, that celebration, that take something built on a stable foundation, that marriage that can stand the test of time, that connection, that relationship. Because we also have the Call card in this deck. It's Judgment or Awakening. This can be making a judgment call. Choosing to write this, focus on the foundation. It's also about waking up and recognizing your calling. I feel like they are recognizing, or you rather, are recognizing that this is destiny. This is part of your destiny. This can also very much be a card about reunion of souls coming back together, rejoining soul family. I do feel like there's definitely a deep soulmate connection here with the Six of Cups and the Judgment card and the Four of Wands. Very deep foundation. Just things that need to be worked through in order to rebuild. For your person, what's on their mind? What's going on with your person in this connection? King of Pentacles. This is someone very stable, secure, wise. Someone in a very grounded, mature energy. Could be a husband, can be a father, grandfather. I feel like this is your person. I feel like they are trying to come at this and from a very stable, secure, grounded perspective. I feel like they're very wise with a lot of life experience. They're very warm. They're very, very nurturing and kind. But I also feel like they are focused on stability and security and pentacles, their career. Oh. I feel like they're approaching this from a very mature place. The influencing factors. What do we have to use for Libra and influencing factors? It's too many. The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, wanting to plant this pentacle that has the potential within it to grow to the Ten of Pentacles, having it all, the happy home, the happy life, the fulfilling career, the family, the white picket fence. There is an opportunity to plant something, to grow something new that really does have the potential to be very stable and abundant. You know, I just thought about this. I grew up spending my summers in Colorado, and we've gone back a few times as an adult. And one year when I was there not that long ago, there was this, I think it was a beetle infestation that was attacking all of the trees. And it's like, it happens, I don't know, maybe every 50 years, 75 years, I don't know. But every once in a while throughout time, this beetle infestation happens and they have to burn the trees. And it's like, in order for the forest to continue to grow, it has to be thinned out. Things have to be burned away in order to provide fertile ground and space for new growth to occur. And I feel like that is what is happening. Something is being burned down, changed, so that room, space, fertile ground can be provided, because there is a new opportunity for growth. Has a lot of potential. For the potential outcome, the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's confident, stable, secure, someone who knows their value and their worth. It is the single lady card. Some of you may ultimately choose to become single. I don't really get, actually I feel all of that is kind of up in the air in this reading. So I won't say that I don't get that. I think some of you may make that choice. You may see your abundance and your ability to provide for yourself independently. If that is not the case, I definitely feel like both of you are going to recognize your value and what you contribute to this independently to create something together. We have the Messenger of Fire, or the Knight of Wands. This is someone coming in, charging in with information, with a message, someone very excited and fired up. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Something is changing. I think discovering this independence is going to bring one of you to communicate about this change in fortune, about this change that needs to happen in order for you guys to attain your wish fulfillment, to plant this new beginning in order to grow your Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, card of Aquarius. Does not have to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's air energy. It's a match to this Queen of Swords. I feel like you guys are counterparts, or you're equally matched for sure. This is someone who communicates, someone who's very direct, very open, very logical. Choices, decisions are based on reason. The King of Swords can be a little bit detached from their emotion, but they're an air sign just like you, Libra, and we air signs tend to experience our emotion through our intellect. And our intellect through emotion. I mean, there's a filter, there's a balance, there's a natural flow to this. But this person could be, whether it's you or them, you could be approaching this from a bit of a detached perspective, but there will be a lot of communication, a lot of direct communication about this. Anyway, this is where it is today. It could be different tomorrow, next week. Keep working on healing yourself. I feel like until you figure this out, you're not going to be able to move forward towards this healing, to leave this difficulty and find this potential. Anyway, I hope that it resonated for you. If this resonated, or if I resonated, if you would please hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Any of those things are free for you, and they help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that, so I would truly appreciate it. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy spending this time with you guys, and I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.